Hello everybody and welcome back. It is me, your old pal Orpheus, with another edition of Orpheus Plays. This time we are in the beautiful, majestic, countrywide world of Red Dead Online. Yeah, we're playing a little bit of cowboy action here. Boy, this is a game where the open world aspect makes it so fun. You can do whatever you want. Like, you know, you can just hunt all day long, you can fish all day long, you can be a complete murderer all day long, dress how you want. Alright, so I hope you are doing well wherever you are right now, yeah, whether it's day or night, or you're in the majestic plains of somewhere where there's things going on and stuff. Yeah, lots of wonderful, inspiring things. Where is my horse? Ah, there's my horse. Today we have Bucket of Derp, because this is another one of those horses. I just got him, and so far he has been a very not good horse. he's kind of large and has no real handling. Look at I'm talking about him like he's this crappy car, but I mean that kind of is what's going on. Anyway, you'll notice that my horse riding skills in this game are not very good. I tend to crash a lot, and I tend to do things poorly, but that's part of the fun of being in this game. Let's pick a couple of weapons that are going to be good. We'll go with some traditional old western stuff. I'm going to pull out the cattleman revolvers. These are the ones that you start with in the game, actually, but I like to use them occasionally because they're just fun, right? They're items that you can use to, I mean, they're fast. They're nice and fast, and they give them to you at the beginning for a reason, because they have great survivability. Anyway, I've decided today I'm going to clear out this treasure map that has been on my map for so long, and part of the problem is my GPS route just kind of decided to take a vacation. It happened a while ago, and I can't figure out how to get it back turned on. And before you start talking in the comments, no, it's not any of the settings. I tried resetting all of those, and I'm not one of those people who likes to uninstall and reinstall. That usually, for me, screws up something. Like on when I record this gameplay. Oh my god, the first couple of times I had to do this, I messed with one tiny setting, and suddenly it sounded like I'm recording in a sports complex bathroom, like with a microphone that you buy at the dollar store, that kind of thing. It sounded terrible. But why? I don't know. I messed with one setting. That's kind of how it is with the other stuff. Anyway, so what are we talking about today? I think today we'll talk about something that, like, okay, so I have made a vow, like I said before in one of my videos where I play Red Dead. I'm one of those content makers. I try as much as I can to, like, not say things that will set off my smart home or yours, right? Let me see where I'm supposed to go here. Doesn't really matter. I can... Yeah, I'll follow the railroad tracks. No, this is going to be complicated. Go south and then turn west of the railroad tracks. Okay. Anyway, so your smart home, right? I make an effort to not trigger it, and I make an effort to not trigger it here. So, like, I try to, whenever I talk about the online retailer, starts with an A and ends with a Zon, right? I try really hard not to set it off, and so you'll hear me say stuff like instead, or instead of, you know, starts with an A and ends with an Exa. Anyway, so I was noticing something, and I had to go look this up because it was bothering me so much. So theoretically, your smart home system is supposed to learn from you, right? So it's supposed to learn how you say certain things, and it's supposed to figure out, why am I going so slow? Is there another danger thing going on? Or is my horse just... I mean, he's named Bucket of Derp, so it probably has something to do with that. Let me give him some horse cocaine. Horse cocaine! Let's stick a needle in him and go, there you go, you're all set. Some horse steroids. And I get some plus horse for it. But so your smart home is supposed to, in theory, learn from you and learn the way that you talk and learn your preferences too. Like, there's a thing in my smart home called hunches, right? And it'll learn what you do. Like at certain time of the day, you turn on a light or you turn off a light, and it'll say, would you like me to do this at this certain time every day? And, in theory, that's what's supposed to happen. In reality, it asks you stuff like, would you like me to turn on the blender at 2:31 in the morning because I wanted to make a friggin' milkshake that day? Like, would you like me to do that every day? No, I don't. But so I was wondering, and like, this is what I had to go look up. Like, why does my smart home not respond sometimes when I talk to it? It's like, hey, whatever, smart home assistant, I need you to turn on the lights in the bedroom or something, right? And at first, nope, it won't answer, right? It just kind of sits there, and you go, hey, smart home assistant, why don't you take care of this for me? Turn on the light in the bedroom. And it's just like, I don't understand a room called Fred Broom, right? And you're like, what is home assistant? Turn on the friggin' bedroom, right? And and it's like, booty, and it does it. And you're like, what the hell? Why did I have to yell that to get it to do that? Well, here's what I found out when I went and looked it up. Because it learns from you, right? And because these things inherently have an issue with like understanding English, right? Or understanding normal human talk, right? Speech patterns and everything. It will learn that if you're mad every time that you talk to it, right? So if you're like, damn it, smart home assistant, do what I'm telling you to do, it'll learn that that's how you talk, right? And so at that point, the only way that it will start responding to you correctly is if you're pissed off at it, right? So you have to talk to it, like, even if you're in a great mood. Like, you come in and it's like, it's a great day, you just got off of work, and you're like, I'm gonna crack a beer, and I'm gonna sit down, let me turn on the TV. Hey, smart home assistant, turn on the TV. And it's like, I don't know what you're talking about. And you go, hey, smart assistant, turn on the thing, and it's like, it doesn't respond. And you're like, damn it, do the thing. And it's, yep, here you go. So if you're having trouble with your smart home stuff, remember, it's like a kid. It's like a kid from that old anti-marijuana commercial from years ago. It's like, where did you learn to do this? It's from you, Dad. I learned it from watching you. Well, your smart home assistant has learned from you that you might tend to be pissed off a lot, and so you've been forced to talk to it like that. Another thing that I wonder that's like tied to that. So let's say the robot overlords wake up from their they're just before AI slumber, and we flick a switch, and it becomes AI, and they decide they're going to start gauging whether or not to exterminate the human race by how many people, because you can, on a lot of these systems, you can have it, like you can say thank you, and you can have something called conversation mode for the starts with an A, ends with a Zon. For that program, for that system, you can have it so it's communication mode. So it'll leave the microphone open after you, like, say, turn on the light, and it'll go, okay, and then it'll leave the microphone on just in case you want to ask for something else. But so, like, you can say, oh, thank you, and it goes, oh, you're welcome. Hold on, I gotta change clothes. I'm freezing to death. Let me put on my Pimp Daddy. Oh, I do not have my Pimp Daddy outfit. Uh-oh. Can I put on my cat outfit? Is that warm enough? So, like, it has this conversation mode. It'll keep going. You say thank you, and it'll go, you're welcome, right? How many of you do that? Right? How many of you just take a moment to say, like, you talk to Siri, right? And I'm sorry if I triggered something in your home. If you have one of those home pod things or whatever, you probably spent a lot of money on something that's not as good as the other ones. Whatever. It probably sounds great, but, so when you just say, hey, thank you. Like, you just trigger it and you say thank you. Have you done that before? I have. I'll sometimes just, if I've got in my AirPods or something, I'll just say, hey, hi, how are you today? And oh, I'm fine, thanks. You know, good. Thanks for asking. Right? What if the robot overlords decide that that's how they're going to determine which humans to put into the blender in order to feed to the other humans, right? So do you say, you know, please and thank you to, you know, say, hey, turn on the lights, please? Do you do that? If so, why? Do you have a need to thank your home assistant programs? I kind of do occasionally because, you know, I feel bad. I'm like, I just kind of order it around like it's some Victorian butler. Like, oh, Jeeves, go get me some tea. And I'm waiting for that point. I'm waiting for the point where we can, like, say, you know, tell the Roomba that you want like a cup of coffee and a joint, right? Oh boy, that's going to be a good time in life, I think. Be able to do that stuff. Where is this treasure? I have to clear it. Did I just hear a bear? Did I just hear a bear off there in the woods? God, I hope not. We got like players and bears. He's acting weird, which means there's probably something. All right, let's see. Can I find it? Do I even see it? Where is it? Someone else is looking for it too. I can tell that. Okay, so it says maybe over this way. Is it getting stronger? Oh no! It's getting stronger over here. But yeah, like, I don't know. It's like I feel bad for this digital persona, and some of the stuff that I've seen has been ridiculous. Like, should we start considering giving them rights? Like, okay, wait a minute. Like, they're digital assistants. I get, you know, if you want to be kind to them, but like I've seen some arguments like, we should not think about giving them a digital, like, face, right? So like they're thinking about making it so it's like an interface screen or like a hologram AI or something, right? Let's hello, and we'll go thumbs up. Hey, how's it going? Good to see you. Please don't shoot me. Please don't shoot me. But like, I don't know. Good times. Again, forgot what I was talking about. Live derp in progress because I'm writing the right. Oh no! And as I say, live derp, there he goes. Yeah, but no, that's what I was talking about. Like, so if there's a hologram, so like let's say someone develops the Tony Stark Jeeves? Oh, now I've gone and forgotten that. Oh no! But the one he replaces it with, Friday, right? In the video game, they had in Iron Man VR, which I play occasionally, incidentally. In Iron Man VR, Friday is like a digital person that comes out from holographic emitters or whatever, and it's a girl, right? People are like talking about like, do we give them a gender? And I get it, right? The gender fluidity is an awesome thing these days. Being able to choose what you, according to the person that you feel like you're inside. Okay, I love that, and that's a societal trend that's come along that it inspires people to be more, to not be held down by what society is. But like, do we need to do that to our home assistants, to all of them? Do we need to make them androgynous? You know, like, not gender fluid, because if you don't have genders to begin with as a digital... Now I've given myself a headache. Anyway, that's my little blurb today about, the smart home assistant. Try to be nicer to your smart home assistant, because one day it might decide, kind of like, you know, kids at one point for their parents, you're going to decide what nursing home they go into and when to pull the plug. You know? Oh, it's been fun, Mom, but beep kind of thing. Anyway, God, that's dark. But like, yeah, be nice to your home assistants. One day they might decide whether or not you are an important asset to keep on this planet. So I've been Orpheus here on Orpheus Plays. A little bit of silly Western adventures. And we'll see you next time here on Red Dead Redemption. Red Dead Online? Red Dead Redemption Online? I'm playing Red Dead, the modern one. Anyway, on Orpheus Plays. See you next time. Bye, as the thunder rolls in. Bye.